Yes!
Pizza.
Hey guys, this is Alex. Today in the never-ending Pizza Odyssey. Yes, I guess it's never-ending. This video is part of a series in which we attempt at making the most perfect pizza indoors, yes, with a classic domestic oven. Dough, toppings, sauce, baking steel. No stone was left unturned, so click here now or at the end of the video if you want to watch a specific episode. We take a closer look at a point we covered a while ago, which was kneading the dough. So this is what happened. Tape. So now you get it. In order for the gluten to be able to develop nicely, the dough must be kneaded for at least 20 minutes, otherwise you won't get nice airy bubbles in the crust at the end. It's also a mandatory step if you follow the reference document edited by the Associazione Verace Pizza Napolitana, which is the real authority on pizza napoletana. Or that's what I thought. A. I can't say I'm a big fan of rules. And B. I am, let's say, lazy. Lucky for me, there has been a recent breakthrough in the kneading world, and a guy called Jim Lahey, the owner of the Sullivan Bakery in New York City, found a way which calls for patience instead of efforts. This recipe will make about 6 to 7 medium-sized pizza dough balls. In a wide container, add 450 grams of water, 1.6 grams of fresh yeast. Add 200 grams of Tipo 00 flour. This will act as a buffer, preventing the salt to kill the yeast. So in goes the salt, 20 grams. Then the rest of the flour, 430 grams if you want to go 70% wet dough. 70 what? 70% wet what? Even if it's trickier to work with, I always go for a pizza dough with a high percentage of water. Let's say like you can go from 57% up to 70% of water. Why? Well, simply because the longer a pizza base in the oven and the drier it becomes. That's usually not a problem if you use a very hot wood-fired oven in which the pizza stays, let's say, about a minute. But in our case, when we use classic domestic oven, the pizza stays about 5 to 6 minutes. That drying process becomes a problem. And so that's why you want a dough that is more wet. Mix everything, then cover it tight and let it rest at room temperature for about 12 to 18 hours. That's all the hard work we are gonna do today, except of course from a bit of a finger clicking action. The dough is ready when the top is dotted with tiny bubbles. Instead of scraping it from the container, let it fall effortlessly on a floured workspace. Lazy, I told you! The feeling is amazing. That dough is extremely soft and elastic, and you can already tell this is gonna make a great pizza. Divide it into balls and place it back in the container for at least 2 hours of proofing. They are ready to use. Beautiful dough balls that you can use to make outstanding pizzas. So guys, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this brilliant and lazy technique because I think that it is much needed. Needed. Like this video if you did and share that crazy technique all over the internet or maybe just on your social medias. Subscribe to my channel for many more delicious recipes, not only pizzas. And if you need episode links, resources, just you wait. 3, 2, 1, salut!